when I think about how I want my weekends to turn out, I think that I want to ad-lib them, but I want them to be adventurous. Double A's! I like double A batteries. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on an adventure, and I'm going to ad-lib it. Let's go.
Doing it, you know. Yeah. Can I count it off? Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Man, I can remember getting my start as a videographer in the real world, and having all of these tools and toys that I hear about and see, and trying to figure out which one was right for me and what was gonna best serve my purposes. I remember getting this cool stabilizer. Of course, right now we got the motorized one, but this one I remember getting the job done. You know what I'm saying? You have to counterbalance it with weights, and you have to kind of hold it to focus it with your fingers. There's a technique to it. So anyways, I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna get some shots and see how it still holds up. Yeah, PeterPromo. Appreciate that, man. I'll make sure I give you a contact so we can talk. Yeah. Take it easy, bro. It's gonna be on YouTube. Okay, so I did some tests with the Imorden stabilizer. It's a blast from the past, and I will say that going from a motorized stabilizer to this kind of sucked, but you still are able to get some smooth shots. You're still able to get, if you get the hang of it. This is definitely something just like the motorized gimbal that you're gonna have to get the hang of and figure out the quirks. Balancing this bad boy, a lot of people have difficulty with that. I feel like as long as you use the weights that they have and you just watch a couple videos, you should be fine. Would I recommend it? I mean, listen, I think the Imorden costs like $60 or something like that, whereas the motorized one is gonna be like $300 and something. And the question that you're gonna have to ask yourself is how serious you take your game, because there's no question that the motorized gimbal is killing this, killing it. But again, it's got the handle, and you have to use your other hand to do some stabilizing and make sure that everything is like, even while you're holding the stabilizer, you're holding the grip, and you still have to hold the stick itself to make sure it doesn't twist and to make sure it doesn't move on you and stuff. There's a lot of factors that play in to get it perfect, whereas with the motorized gimbal, you set in a couple things at the beginning and you are done. Overall, I think that the Imorden and ones just like it, if you absolutely positively cannot get through, you can't go to the bank, you can't talk to a great uncle, granddad, mom, cousin, aunt, then sure, spend the $70, but I feel like over that, you need to just work on your footwork. You need to work on your pacing, because even using this device, you have to have impeccable footwork. You have to have your things in order as far as just knowing how to correctly walk. So get that down pat before you worry about buying something like that. That's what I'll say. Let's see what else Detroit has to offer. One cool thing about Detroit is that everybody's hustling out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I went out there for a second doing my little video thing, and someone stops me like, hey, you do music videos? I'm like, hell yeah. You know, it's like everybody hustling, and if you get your hustle on and you get out here and get off your ass, anything is possible. I'm looking at a place here. This is like an abandoned place here. Look at this. It's an abandoned place. It's an abandoned building. Only thing I know is I feel like I want to come inside of there. Look at that. I can walk right in there. Oh yeah, Detroit hustles harder. Let's go inside of there. I think I'm gonna do it. Definitely sneaking in. We're gonna cut our ISO up a bit. And I probably should have got a lens that was better for low light situations, but as of right now, shout out to the MOH boys. MOH boys. Doesn't quite smell like shit yet, so that's a good thing. Yeah, there's people in there. I can hear them. It's too accessible. Not sure who will be sneaking around me, but I feel like I should go further. Even though I heard some noises that I didn't like. I don't like the noises that I heard. Oh my God. I'm gonna go further. Holy shit. Oh shit. Oh, you totally can't see this. There's a fucking pentagram. I'm gonna have to cut my ISO up to an absurd level. Look at this. Look at this, a pentagram. All these gang signs. Look at this hallway. Can I cut my ISO back down? Oh God, look at this hallway. Imagine everything that can be done here. Listen to that. Oh, that's creepy. You know what? I'm hearing some things that I'm not agreeing with. I'm not sure that I like this. There's pentagrams. Come on. It's Detroit. What are we doing with pentagrams? What are we doing here? It's Detroit. Look at this hallway. Jesus. Jeez. Look at this hallway. This is like next level. Oh God, things are dripping on me. This is totally next level. Gross. You know what? I decided I don't want no smoke. I decided I don't want no smoke. Oh, fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here quick. Oh God, it's the Hellraiser bed. Don't touch it. Stack of VHS tapes. Oh yeah, Desperado classic. Stepmom not so classic. Pretty Woman. Free Willy. They have some classics over here. Kingdom Heirs. Okay guys, they have some classics over here. I thought they might have Blues Brothers. Apparently not. The adventure, part of the fun, part of the enjoyment. This is Detroit. This is what I'm talking about. You can just go down the street and there's an abandoned building. You can go in there and see what's happening. I guess my ISO is all messed up now because it's bright as fuck out here now. And I'm heading back to the car. I'm back in the car. There you go. I feel inspired. This was a very short but inspiring trip. It's got my blood boiling. My blood's actually freezing. It's freezing out here. What the Black people just don't like the cold. Sorry. I've got 3 layers on. I've got 3 layers on. I got all these layers. I'm still freezing out here. Damn, freezing for no reason. It's treason. I'm not going to give away the address of this, but I'll probably try to edit up some of that footage into something quickly to kind of give it a little pizzazz or something like that. One thing that I do use is the warp stabilizer, which has a lot of cool effects. Let me use a little bit of this footage here to try to see if I can warp stabilize myself. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna see if this footage should be good for warp stabilizing. You can see how that's one way to use it, and that is in opposition to using it in a traditional sense, which would be using it to just steady footage. It's basically should be called it's a stabilizer. But yeah, that's what we use it for. So there's a couple of different things there for you today, and hopefully those have been helpful. Now, right down the street, in fact, probably less than a mile away from the famous 8 Mile, is the somewhat less famous little brother of 8 Mile, 7 Mile. And that's where we're gonna go to check out some more cool things and places in the area. 7 Mile, here we come. I just witnessed a obese child playing basketball in the freezing cold, and I don't know what my life is anymore. At least he's being healthy. Police are behind me. Smile, Donya, smile, and the whole world smiles with you. Here at our first location here at 7 Mile in Conant, a terrible burn happened, a terrible fire. I don't know why I would call it a burn, but it happened. No one wants to talk about it, and we're going to discuss this here because this location has to be filled in this. What the heck? How did I get on this bus? Okay, well, second location, again, literally 2 blocks down the street, a hop, skip, and a jump away. Okay, we're gonna talk about this. Okay, how the fuck did I get back on this bus? Okay, third location, a strip club, everyone's favorite strip club, titties, booty everywhere, and then no one wants to talk about these fires. This is 2 blocks down the street. You're not gonna let me go away. Ain't no bus gonna take. Goddamn, I'm in the car. Okay. We gonna talk about this place, cause this place is burnt so goddamn bad. There ain't no goddamn walls. Ain't no walls in this goddamn place, okay? Look at it. Okay, it's still hot. I can feel the embers on my butt. Okay, hey, you thought I was gonna be going on that? Oh. I'm not getting on this bus. I bet I don't be on this bus. I bet I'm on this bus. God damn it. Damn me. As our trip winds down and I head back to the studio, I think back at how this day started and what I was gonna be doing. And I think about the fact that I got out of my comfort zone, got out into the world, and as such, I ended up with a new client and a possible new follower, not to mention everyone who's gonna watch this video and see some kind of value from that. So I guess the overarching maybe the purpose of this video, the plot, I guess it's for the eye of the beholder. The purpose is in the eye of the older, but I'm going to take my ass back to the studio, whip this up, and see what I can make. Hopefully something amazing. Well, I'm at the last part of the filming process, which is transferring. You don't want to film a bunch of footage and then have it just mysteriously disappear. And I filmed footage before. I filmed a short for Enterprise. We'll pick you up. And filmed all the footage and then went to transfer it on my computer, and literally it all disappeared. I'm not gonna go into it, but the point is, I'm at the last part. I have 2 cameras to transfer as well. I should be able to give you a dynamic video with a fire-ass ending. Fire. You know, being here in the lab, in the studio, is really a cool process. You know, seeing these lights work, it just reminds me of how my brain works and how much I want to see things just continue to move in my mind. I hope that maybe this has been something useful, something inspiring, something motivating to get those gears moving in your mind. Get that space in your mind, that odyssey in your mind to just keep revolving and get those ideas fresh, because we are creatives and it is a grind. Now I'm having issues with the audio recorder and I'm not sure what filmed. Hello? God damn it. I pressed the wrong button and now I don't know what filmed and what recorded and what didn't this whole time. I have no idea. Hopefully everything that was supposed to recorded. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm not going to let the little things compartmentalize in my mind. I'm not going to let small things avalanche and build on top of me. I'm not going to let it stop my creative drive. You have one life to live. You have the gear that you have, and you have the motivation inside you. You don't need batteries. You don't need gear. You have a phone. You have your mind. You have your imagination. That's all you ever need. The only thing I'm going to ask from you is do one thing, and that's be yourself. Because everybody else is already taken. Damn, P.